Everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd show you what I've been working on the last few days, and that is a Skaar platform-style space station, and it's kind of an ad hoc, weird, asymmetrical thing that I had a kind of a weird idea of what I wanted it to look like. It's not quite there, and I'd have to make it a lot bigger if I fulfilled the idea that I had. But right now, I'm kind of thinking about usability and therefore, I may end up with two versions of this. This should be the first version. This one is a player base. And I've been kind of pre-planning out the interior of this weird contraption of buildings and structures and weird things going along the side here to be pretty functionable, actually. So in here, I sort of pre-plotted out like its main production area. So we've got like furnace alley over here. We've got 4 furnaces. I've got currently 6 constructors in here and then storage bays on either side. This is going to be kind of an L-shaped piece where you're going to go out to this way and then it's going to turn this direction and have probably more constructors, deconstructors, storage, all that fun stuff in this area as well. So this whole level here would be all about your production. If you go up 1 floor from here, and I got to get an elevator in on that side yet, it goes up to a farming area, and over here we got 108 grow plots. I'll do the same thing as normal and leave the grow plots out and put in filler blocks. But 108, so I figure that's 2 of the 54 grow plot recipes that you can do at once in here. And it's kind of a weird structure where it's got kind of an inner wall and an outer wall, and it's using glass, and you can see kind of through the glass to some various framework pieces and things. Again, I'll have to detail all this stuff. I have not really messed with texturing much. Above that is going to be like a crew area. And this is probably going to have a door going out to a landing pad in this general area. I don't know. This column here probably will get removed. Now, I could increase the farm potential by quite a bit, and I think I may. If you come from here and go out this way across the top of where these 2 hangars are, these hangar bays, I could certainly put in a lot more grow plots, and I might just do that, set that area up for there. And then there's like a little bridge kind of catwalk thing that goes over to what this building is going to be, and this is the power plant essentially for it. It'll hold the generators, solar capacitors, oxygen tanks, CPU blocks, all that fun stuff, all your main engineering kind of parts in a creation. And then it's got the solar array that comes down from there in this weird block formation, and I have to make this all pretty and everything yet too. And hang it down on that side. So my original idea for this is a little bigger. I kind of wanted to put in, have a tower somewhere in this area. Here, let me get the HUD on for this. If you look where the cursor is, I kind of wanted a tower over here. I wanted like a residential, almost like a building that comes up on here and also goes down. Which would be kind of residential, and then maybe some commercial stuff on the one side, and then maybe another building or structure that kind of comes down or something on this side. The thing is, if I add in all those things that I was thinking about, I'm just going to make this thing way expensive, and it'll be full of fluff. So I'm kind of like toning down the idea of that at this point in time and just trying to make a functionable player base out of it, as crude as it looks, and it's kind of big. I mean, but it's not. Obviously, I kind of went through pretty much all the interior space of this entire building so far, and it's I'm not really wasting any. Besides the one crew room up above the farm, everything else really has a purpose, whether it's a hangar or production or farming or something. And I kind of wanted to keep it that way for this particular build at the time. So what I was thinking about doing, if I do fulfill that, maybe I'll go off and turn it into a POI and add those other structures to it that I kind of wanted to. I think it would look really, really neat if I could pull that off. And down below the big landing pad too would have little catwalks and probably storage boxes and who knows, maybe module bays, landing pads, I don't know, all kinds of stuff could be down there. But on this build, on this version at least, I really don't want to put that there because it'll just, again, really ramp up the size class and cost of bringing this in. Now, right now, despite all that's here, and I got most of the parts installed, except for one furnace, it's not horrible at all. It's a 4-hour and 4-minute build time. Size class 4. So it's not psycho on size class. And at this rate, if I just put in what I need to and not freak out too badly, it'd probably be somewhere, end up around size class 7 or 8. Somewhere, well, I don't know. It's hard to exactly predict that, but somewhere in that. It'll be within size class 10 at a maximum, I would think, in its present form. And which would also probably work out best for a player base. So, yeah, other than that, yeah, you guys got any ideas? Anything else that you think that could be really cool in a space station? Also, I'm trying to tailor in, like how much storage do I want this to have stock in it? Obviously, I want to go pretty heavy on storage, but I kind of would like it to be compatible again with vanilla, and yeah, I don't know. I think it would be important to have a space station have a lot of storage at least, and of course the production to back that, and obviously a big focus of it too would be CV repair and storage of whatever kinds of creations you have around, HVs, SVs, CVs. Store everything somehow on this platform or around this platform or something like that. So anyway, weird idea, very different from the other space stations. In fact, tomorrow, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the existing space stations I made and take a look to see how they work in gameplay, modern gameplay, that is, especially in Reforged Eden, see how the numbers play out and stuff like that. I really don't know if there's any in there that could be easily rectified that aren't working currently. I could see what would be needed to make those usable again. I know a lot of the stuff from the past is broken and just doesn't work anymore due to the stat numbers mainly and stuff like that. But anyway, I just wanted to show you where I'm at with this, and I haven't really showed this yet. I just wanted to get it far enough along so you got an idea on what I was trying to go for. The little brief video that I made and then pulled like an hour later really didn't show anything. I think with that one I laid out some weird blocks around here and then started working on some furnaces, and yeah, it just didn't make a lot of sense how I started this creation. But now that it's coming along, it's actually a pretty fun build because it's so, it's like anything I feel like adding, I can add. And there's so many ideas of things that could be put into here to really make this look like a pretty neat looking sci-fi station. But the more I add, the more it's going to cost, the more fluff it's going to have, stuff like that. So I'm trying to keep it toned down. One last thing before I end the video here is something that I didn't know. I got used to the CVs on solar panels in Reforged Eden where you could put in 24 of the large solar panels and then 24 of the small solar panels. It appears that is not true with bases. I could put in, like we've got the large solar panels right here. I've got 24 of these installed down over here. And then I was going to put the smaller size up on this pole over here, but I can't. It will not let me place any more solar panels. So I got to assume that bases are limited to 24 solar panels in Reforged Eden stock because I just cannot place any more solar panels on this creation. I could, but I would have to copy and paste and cheat a little bit, and I don't want to really do that. Just, got to conform to the rules, basically. So, yeah, other than that, that's where I'm at right now. Welcome to any ideas, opinions. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I was very, this one was troubling. That's why I didn't want to put out videos earlier because it was too hard to see what the heck what was going on, how I started it. I didn't really know how to start a creation like this because everything is up for, it's like you start at one area. I kind of wanted to have a general idea of its overall size and then just kind of take those random blocks and just keep on building. And it's kind of like I use the frame blocks as kind of a bit of a loose map on kind of the general shape of it and stuff like that, and then started just building individual buildings that are completely asymmetrical just and wacky and weird and constantly changing and doing things. And I'm trying to put in some of this angle, which I don't use very often, building anything really. So I'm trying to put some of that in this build too, just to see what it would look like. It's kind of neat. It looks different. Again, trying to go for that industrial feel. So anyway, it'll have a whole lot more detail into, because right now this was a very quick texturing job on the areas that I did texture. I have not tweaked or detailed anything. I haven't added in damage blocks, lighting. I added in a couple decals, but it'll have more and all that kind of fun stuff, and more texture lights, and all the fun stuff to try to make it look pretty and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, that's all I've got for today. And tomorrow I think I'll do a space station video and run through all the space stations I made in the past, see how they hold up to today's gameplay. And you all have yourself a great day. I'll talk to you later.